everybody. We are
Yo, yo,
back
yo.
after 800 years. We are back here at Scarr. Here at Scarr, you have Herb down here at the bottom. You have Brandon over here at the left, and you have me, Dominic, here on the right. How everybody been doing? What's been going on, Herb?
Uh, Not much, just adjusting to new hours and adjusting to working more. I don't like that.
That's
I
cool.
don't like it.
That's cool.
Heard that.
You should probably get a
Yeah.
new partner. I heard your partner sucked. Brandon, how life been working for you, man?
That's crazy, man. Life seems beautiful, man. Got my baby boy finally here, man.
Woo!
Of course, sleep is what is it? It's a luxury. Sleep is a luxury. So if you can get 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, take it, right? But it's all lovely though. I'm enjoying every moment of it. Work is good. Moving soon. It's gonna be fun.
Ooh,
Yeah, life is solid, man. How about yourself?
nice.
How about yourself, Damo?
I woke up this morning.
You
Can't
woke up
complain.
like this?
Can't complain too. Can't complain too much. Like Herb said, new hours trying to figure that out. A lot of working recently.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, just been exhausted. But other than that, man, I've been good. Not everybody can get to wake up. I woke up, so can't complain too much at the moment. So everybody,
Ah,
we're doing a new show today called "What Are We Watching?" We're going to talk about a couple shows that we are watching, and maybe recommend to you guys, and then later you guys can tell us some shows that you're watching. So let's start with Herb. Herb, tell me a show about what you are watching, or a show you have watched that you would like to talk about.
I watched a show called Sweet Tooth on Netflix.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys heard of it. Um,
been
Pretty
seeing it.
popular.
Been seeing it.
Yeah, I had no idea it was on, and I was just going through Netflix, and they're like, like top trending, and I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And 8 episodes later, I'm
Right.
done.
Oh, you finished it pretty quick.
Yeah, like 2 days. So,
Heck yeah.
so I highly recommend it. It's based on a comic, like everything is nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Of
And,
course.
it's pretty good.
Is it
And
one? Is it one of the big two, or is it like an indie comic book thing?
it's an indie comic.
Oh,
Comic,
okay, okay.
yeah. And like the episodes are about 40 to 50 minutes long.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
So yeah, so even
So,
though it's 8 episodes, they're pretty long. So it's you could they could have broke like if they broke it down to 30-minute episodes, it would have been like a 16 episode season.
that's what's
Right.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, it's pretty good. It paces well,
Hmm.
good storytelling, good acting. Yeah. So I think you guys enjoy it. It's got good CG. Like, some shows like the CG is not very good, so
Right.
it looks like
Yeah.
Netflix really spent some money on this one. And
That's cool.
That's good.
and it's cool if you get into it because they will make more episodes.
Oh, they're not
Definitely.
actually canceling it like Netflix like to do.
Exactly. So
Cancel their shows.
yeah, it's not one of those like you're, invested and then because when it ends, you're like, I need more.
All right.
There you go.
Give us a basic like if it was a book and it's the back of the book. What would you say the story of Sweet Tooth is about?
Well, it's about a 11-year-old boy who is a half breed. He is a half deer, half human,
Hmm.
and he's traveling around with this big dude, um, who's kind of his protector, but obviously does it's not like straight cut like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're going adventures.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
And also, it's a post-apocalyptic world because why not? Because everything
Yeah.
is nowadays.
Yeah.
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 World's
So
ending. Oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's not a spoiler to say there's like a disease that killed like most of the human race,
Right.
and the people that survived the disease are these half breeds kids.
Hmm.
So people think they brought the disease. So it's this whole thing. So
Definitely.
um, yeah, I really can't say much without giving a lot away.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
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 it's definitely worth the watch though. If you watch the first episode, you'll get
Hmm.
into it.
Are there anybody of notable like actors or actresses, or is this one of the things where it's like the people there are good, but they're not like, you know, huge names or anything.
Yeah, not a lot of huge names except for the narrator is Josh Brolin, I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
It's always cool to
yeah,
have Thanos, narrating your show.
yeah. I think like other names that people might recognize is Will Forte from SNL,
Okay,
but beyond that, like the actors are lesser known,
right.
but the acting's pretty good actually.
nice.
And then
Nice.
when
I'm gonna have
when
to
did
look into
this
that.
when did this show drop on Netflix?
Not sure, but I saw
I
it
was,
about 3 weeks ago, so
I
it's
was gonna say
still
about a
new.
month ago. It's within the month.
Oh,
It's
June
still,
4th.
June
yeah,
4th. Oh, so it's still relatively early. That's
still
cool.
within the month. Yeah,
All right. Well,
that's
Brandon,
what's
you got
up.
any questions about Sweet Tooth?
No, I didn't hear much about it, but after me hearing you talking about it, I actually want to check it out. So
Yeah, it
I'm gonna look into it.
right after I watched it, I like started looking more into it, just like reading a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
didn't know it was based on a comic until like
Right.
halfway through the show. I was like, I want to know more.
Right.
oh,
And
that's even better.
yeah, and you know, if you know about the comic, he's they changed a lot of things in the show for pacing and for age because I think it's a um like parental guidance like 13 maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not like super graphic, they leave most of the violence to the side,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so you're not getting like a gruesome death or anything like that.
got you.
So like families can watch it, your kids can watch it, but probably more teenager wise or whatever.
Yeah, like like it's cool for a 9-year old. I wouldn't say it's good for a 6-year-old.
Right. Right. No, I get you. I get you. Oh, that makes sense. That makes
It's
sense.
got because it's got dark tones,
Right.
you know, but
Okay.
it's not super violent. It's just good.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Go out and watch Sweet Tooth on Netflix. How many episodes you said it has? 8?
8.
All right. It's 8 episodes. We live in a binging world now, so go out and binge with Sweet Tooth and tell us how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Mr. Brandon, new dad, tell us a show. What are you watching?
He's just
Oh
finding new shows. Teletubbies.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Now that you're a
Coco
dad,
Melon.
you're just finding blazing the monster machines.
That's
Coco. I don't even know nothing about that. I gotta check that one out too. Now,
Hey,
Caillou.
um,
Caillou. That's
let
my.
me tell you.
are you?
Let me tell you. Once your kid gets older, you're gonna find all these shows that all the parents know about. You're gonna be like, "Yeah, this place is not bad," and it's
Oh, I
been on for
bet.
like 10 years.
I bet.
That's funny.
I need all the recommendations
I
possible.
got them all.
Bet. So now one we actually just started. We just finished up. I kind of fell asleep on the last episode, but it's still pretty good show. It's called wow, that thing just escaped me. Discovery of Witches.
Okay.
Super interesting show. It's AMC Plus, but if you have Apple TV, you can still catch it right now. 2 seasons, about an hour long each episode, 10 episodes. A lot of familiar actor and actresses, but like some like I one show that it's one of those shows where it's like I don't like saying I watch this show out loud, but P Valley, there's an actress on P Valley. You
P
don't even
Valley
want to.
High. That was on like.
No,
Oh.
it is definitely a rated M for mature, super mature
Oh.
Ooh.
on Stars. I think, yeah, it's about
Looking that up
strippers.
right now.
It's a funny, yeah, it's an interesting concept of a show, but it's entertaining.
Mhm.
The storyline, nothing. Anyway, let me shut up. Anyway, so Discovery, which there's an actress on there,
Oh
and
man.
then All American, the main actor, he's on that show as well too.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but I like him because I like him in this show because like it brings his natural tone.
The
He
show from
is
CW, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Keep going.
brings his
Keep going.
natural tone because he's British. So I really like it. It's about vampires, witches, and demons.
Oh dang! It's
Yeah,
got them
so
all.
it's super cool, man. And you kind of see just you go through the history and the background of it. Like they're all trying to find this particular book about how it all even started because all of the species are kind of dying out in a way. So they're trying to some are trying to save it, some are trying to I want to say destroy it, but it's like There's some dark tones in it. Um, you see a lot of the witches and the vampires because it's like a love story in a way too, like a love story type connection. And then the demons are there as like a third party. Like it's like we haven't really learned much about them as of yet, 2 seasons in, but you know that they're there. You kind of know more of their story, but it's an interesting show. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know about it, but my wife here, she was on season 2, and she was like, "Look, you will like this show. I'll rewatch the first season with you. We'll catch up and finish it together." I'm like, "All right, bet." So she hasn't steered me wrong yet on her TV shows. So
So
see how they go.
is this a show that's so is season 2, is it done, or is season 2 just the latest?
No, season 2 is done. Season 2 is done. They should be in either writing or talking about season 3. And season 2 ended in March, like early
Okay.
March. Um, and it just kind of picked up some traction. So for like AMC Plus and Apple TV, because
Okay.
Apple TV has started to do like a for all of these other streaming platforms,
Mm-hmm.
you can get to you for free, so you can see like a lot of their content.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool. And yeah, so definitely a good show if you're interested in vampires, witches, demons, all that type of stuff, and like with a
Yep.
different little twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
It even takes it to historical old times. So you see Queen Elizabeth I in the second
Oh,
season.
that's
Just stuff
cool.
like that. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
So it's like a is this show you would say is a timepiece also?
It's a mixture. So first season, you'll see once you get into it. First season, you're so modern, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in these times and everything like that. Second season, you're going back in time. It's interesting. Definitely check it out.
And is a season 3 coming?
I haven't heard of it yet. That's why I say I haven't looked into it yet. It's probably in
Okay.
the works. It's probably talked about, but the way it ended, yes, there is a season 3.
Um. So do you think this is
Oh wow, sorry, there is a season 3. There's a teaser, season
oh
teaser, and it returns in 2022.
oh okay.
Oh, cool.
Go
Okay,
check go watch that as there's more coming. Um.
Discovery of Witches, good show, good show.
And you said there's 10 episodes each season.
10 episodes each season.
Okay.
That's cool.
About an hour long
An hour.
episodes.
Okay.
Um, very very interesting stuff.
So do you think because witches and werewolves and vampires and demons that's kind of been like a name state, right? Like or something that's been from the beginning of time, something that's always been. Do you think this is a new show that will, if more people watch it, it'd be like the new show? Because there's been Teen Wolves, there's been Vampire Diaries, there's been Twilight. Like there's always something in the genre. Do you think this can be the big new one?
No, I don't think it would be like a really big new one because it's
Uh-uh.
not 100% American based.
Okay.
So that's the thing about that.
Yep.
And I mean, a lot of the actors and actresses that I'm familiar of, like I've seen them before, but the ones that I haven't seen, they're popular in
Right.
in overseas pretty much.
Okay.
So it's big over there. Like I don't think it's a brand new fresh concept of what they're doing. There's some stuff in there where you're like, okay, that's a different thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're still vampires, still witches. Again, demons. I haven't seen what they have done with demons. They've just said they're demons
Right. Okay.
as of now. But maybe season 3 they'll open them up to see what they can do and stuff like that. But
And
it's
then
just it's just awesome, awesome rule.
how much is AMC Plus?
That's the thing. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know. I haven't looked
you're
at.
getting it from Apple. You're
I'm
getting
getting
it
it
from
from
Apple.
Apple, so
Yeah.
I can look it up.
Well,
AMC.
I'm pretty sure you can just stream it if you have like a cable provider. Because if you have AMC, you can stream
Yeah,
it.
probably. Yeah.
I think
There you
season
go.
1 is on Prime too.
Oh, okay.
Season 1 of that Discovery of Witches.
Yeah, Prime
Okay.
Prime Video. You can get the first season. If you have
Okay.
Prime Video, you can watch it there.
Okay. That's man cool.
There
And
you go.
you would so you would definitely recommend this show. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. Go check it out, man. If you're looking for just another show with a different little twist turns, at the end of every episode is always like a cliffhanger that makes me want to watch the next one.
Cool.
We took like a pause because we were watching other stuff as well.
Right.
There's another one that we were like, gosh, I want to start it, but we're like, we need to finish this show first before we do the other show.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for season 2 of this show that I'm gonna talk about in another video.
Right.
That's cool because I actually was looking for something else to watch, so I'll put that on my list now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then
Yeah.
to answer it, AMC Plus, it is $8.99 a month if you want to look into it. But I haven't seen anything else a part of it. And I think what you just said for Amazon Prime, um, it's I believe it's free with Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
Get 2 months to get 2 months of it for like $1 or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So super cool. Check it out.
I know that's cool because, like I said, people are always looking for like a vampire show. Vampire show is big, and they're always um they're always coming with something. People always want to see that. So
Mhm.
that's pretty cool to see. I know for me, one show that I'm currently watching, which the season finale was last night, and I plan on watching it actually when we hop off. Is Legacies. Now Legacies is on CW, so you know CW has a connotation about pretty people and not the greatest.
All the beautiful people.
Yeah. Literally, I think there's a show called The Beautiful People on the CW at one point. Um,
I don't doubt it.
but it's a spinoff of a spinoff. It's if you ever watch Vampire Diaries or if you ever watch the originals, it's a spinoff of those. Which essentially the main character, her name is Hope Michelson, which is she is the daughter of one of the original vampires, Klaus Michelson. The originals is so dope to me. Like it's one of the like Brandon knows this. I don't watch things again. Once I watch it, I'm done. I can go back after it, like I need a breather. But I can watch the originals again, and this is just that. It's not the greatest show in the world, um, but it's a good show of again witches, which Hope Michelson is. Actually, Hope Michelson is a tribrid of a witch, a werewolf, and a vampire.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
All
Her
three in one, huh?
her yes, all three in one. Her dad Klaus is the only um he was the original, right? He was the original. There's nobody else, and because he, long story short, he found out he was a half. Um, he's half of what his other siblings were, which are full vampires. Go watch the originals too. This is a bundle. Go watch the originals too.
So
Uh,
everything's actually connected.
yeah. So it starts in Vampire Diaries, um, and then the original vampires come in and then they get their spinoff after like 3 seasons, I think. And then at the end of the originals, Legacies comes in, and like I said, you have the daughter of Klaus Michelson, and that family, and then you have two daughters who are who parents were on Vampire Diaries. So all that's connected. They're the Gemini twins. They're Gemini twins, and like part of their thing is like at one point one is supposed to go evil and like absorb the other one to get like umpteen's power. So they talk about that in there, and they're at the Salvatore school, and it's a school for like werewolves, witches, and vampires. So that's cool. It's a monster of the week show. It's CW, so
Yeah.
22 episodes. It's on season 3. It has been. There will be a season 4 coming out. I think season 4 will start in January. I think. I don't think it's going to be in the upcoming slate in September, September October area.
So, if I start watching it now, I don't have to know anything about the other shows, right? I can just jump on.
Yeah. If you do watch it, like there's things that they'll say that like you'll know like the history of her father and why her father is not there, right?
Yeah.
And you'll know why, for example, the twins, because the twins, the twin girls and Hope are the main characters. Now Hope is like the main character, but those three are the main characters, and they say certain things and do certain things, and you'll be like, oh, that's why she's not there. That's why he's not there. This is why they are. But they kind of explain it too. Like you know why. Klaus Michelson is not there, and you know why Elijah Michelson is not there because the family is really tight knit, and you know why she's angry in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So,
Gotcha.
so you can watch Legacy without it. It just like anything you watch that has a cinematic universe, it enhances it. But you don't need to watch
Yeah.
Legacy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I
Gotcha.
don't think I have that kind of time.
No, no. At the time, I didn't have the time.
I wouldn't even have the mental capacity.
No,
So like, I want to watch this show, but I have to watch the seasons of the other shows in order to get into this show. And I'm
if
like, ah,
if I was to recommend one of the two, I would say just watch the originals. Vampire Diaries is like 8 seasons.
originals.
The
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the
Heard
originals is
about that.
like 4 seasons. Um,
That's manageable.
I was about to say,
about
yeah.
18 and 20. I don't think every season has 22 episodes like CW usually likes. The seasons cut down every year.
Got you.
Because it wasn't getting viewership. Like it was a very popular show at the time for CW, but CW doesn't get the views like for example ABC gets or like
Yeah.
True.
those stuff. So the originals I would watch if you want to watch one and then legacies, I would watch the originals.
But
Now,
honestly, CW on the come up though. They have been. They should be getting some views real soon.
yeah, no,
But
CW
go
is
ahead,
cool,
sorry. My
but
bad.
yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not a big Vampire Diaries guy myself. I only watched it. Actually, I got into the originals first, and then I went back just to check out Vampire Diaries, see
Mm.
what it's about. But I would watch the originals if you want to watch one, and then get into because you can watch the original and not care about Vampire Diaries, right? And
Yeah.
Makes sense.
same here. Like I said, they hint at things in Legacies, but it doesn't really matter. It's mostly about Hope Michelson, the girl who is a tribrid. She's not a tribrid yet. She has an inner, but you have to like you're if you're a werewolf in this universe, there's a way you become a werewolf, right? And they'll tell you in the show how you can get that curse.
So you
So
got werewolf in your blood, but you haven't tapped into it yet.
yes, and but there's a way.
Got
Okay.
you.
Yeah, you can tap into it as a baby, or you can tap into it when you're 60. There's a certain way you have to tap into it, and it will explain that in the show.
It's the CW. You're going to tap into it about 17 and a half.
Yeah,
No, no,
exactly.
no, no, not that way.
Exactly.
No, that's
Yeah.
funny,
As soon as you hit puberty, you tapped into
right?
You
CW.
somehow when you're in high school.
When
Yeah.
you're in high school,
But
after you
yeah,
discovered your first love and been bullied.
yeah, right, right. The only thing, the biggest downfall of all these shows that like these three shows are, is big about like families are number one and love triangle. I think this is just CW though. Love triangles is the other one. Drives me crazy.
Blood
But
triangles is in every CW show,
yeah,
no matter what it is. It's in Legends.
it
Stupid.
is in Legends.
It's in
It was in Arrow
All American. It was in Arrow. It's in
for a while.
Flash. Well, Flash. I don't think there was a
Flash doesn't really
triangle.
have no. Flash doesn't.
No,
They did the
they're
first
very
season.
pure.
The first season they did.
Boy, who?
Um, Barry, Iris, and
Oh,
that one
yeah,
dude. I
I
don't
know what you're
remember.
talking about. I remember.
Mhm.
Oh, you are Tone,
Yeah, yeah,
his
Yeah,
like the
his great
late,
grandpappy or something.
the late, no, like the nephew or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Something.
That was
yeah,
before her and Barry discovered their love. Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah, the
Oh, how we
show's
forget.
the show's cool. You know, it's a CW show, so if you're not into the CW formula, I wouldn't watch it. But if you like vampires, if you like werewolves, if you like um witches, check out originals or legacies. I recommend it. It's certainly interesting. I'll say that. So and
For
it's on
sure,
its
for
third
sure.
season.
So a lot of half breeds in this week's recommendations.
I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. We
I'm
the
saying.
funny thing, we didn't actually tell each other what we were doing, but we are kind of all in the
Yeah.
same vein.
We were
Yeah.
cut theory. And it's funny because it was like I didn't have this show to give, but I was like, I just watched it and I really want to let people know about it. It was another show that I ended like a couple months ago. I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about, keep that
Yeah.
one going. But
I
we're gonna save it.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I think I more wanted to bring up the originals, but the legacy is an ongoing show right now, right?
Yeah.
There you go. That's what's up.
But the originals out of the three, the original is the best show.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. Um if you want to watch Legacy CW app, it's also on Netflix.
And
The
Netflix
seed.
and CW.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah.
The
And
CW. The seed.
Yeah, the Seed.
CWC that I really don't understand, but it's there.
Yeah, I don't know,
It's
but
like
yeah,
Disney XP.
the um, yeah, the original is one of those shows where I'm like, just watching it is shocking because it got black people in there too. It got it's a mixed show. You know what I mean? We out here. They cover all LGBT too. It's cool.
More than one black person?
It got quite a few black people in
Because
that
sometimes
show.
I feel like they got a quota of one.
Well, the main character, the CW is
But
weird with their like sibling stuff, but like one of the main characters is black, but there's a bunch of people in like both of them,
okay.
especially in Legacies. There's a lot of Latinos in both shows. Like it's very Vampire Diaries, not so much, but
Yeah.
the other two is very like LGBT, a lot of LGBT stuff, a lot of minorities in their shows, so they kind of maybe they fix what they were doing.
Very inclusive. I like it.
Yeah,
Didn't
so
Vampire Diaries have like one or two, and it wasn't even a good guy or some shit? I don't know.
Vampire Diaries had one. She was a witch. She was one of the main characters. She was a good,
Oh, I
good
thought it was
character.
a guy with dreads.
I don't
I
recall.
don't know. Might be another TV
You
show.
thinking
Either way.
Twilight? You
Right?
thinking Twilight?
Damn, I might.
I think you are
Ooh,
actually.
I might.
By the way,
Um,
That's
that's why I never
sad.
watched. I never watched Vampire Diaries. So I was like, I can't do Twilight again.
Vampire. At least Vampire Diaries is better than Twilight. It has some of the same things, but they did it better.
I
It's
But
didn't
like
know at the time.
you thought Vampire Diaries crystallized their vampires in the sun,
you,
Yeah.
you
gave
you
them
know
diamond-like
the
features.
unfortunate thing about Vampire Diaries. Once the originals, like the original vampires, left, I kind of
Yeah.
fell off. I kind of stopped watching it. That's just me
I
though.
feel that.
I
I
just
feel
me
that.
So
because
you like the originals?
oh yeah, the originals are dope as hell. The originals are dope as
Yeah.
hell. Yeah,
I'm not getting that from you.
yeah, right.
All
The originals are dope as hell.
right, for sure. All
Cool.
right, got some
Uh,
shows to kind of watch and check up on, man.
so those are our three shows
A
that
lot
we
of shows
watch:
out there.
Yeah.
Sweet Tooth, Discovery of
Witches?
Witches, right?
Witches, Discovery of Witches.
And original slash legacies. I was supposed to only talk legacies. I kind of bundled it up too. So those two. So those
Well,
are
you spoke
It
about
was a
your true
bundle.
love. It's okay.
It was
yeah,
a bundle.
Klaus Magnuson, that's my guy. So go check out those three if you can. You know what I mean? What are some shows that you guys are watching? And I don't want to hear Loki or like we all watching Loki. We'll talk about that later. We're all watching Loki. But tell us some stuff that some people may not be talking about.
Yeah,
Um,
because AMC is like I don't really go to AMC for shows a lot actually.
yeah, same.
You know, like
True. Same here. I have
yeah. So
no.
yeah, I mean, like everyone has Netflix and everybody watches everything on Netflix.
Yeah,
So if someone's gonna bring something up, not that you have to be obscure, but
Put up a
there's
show that's
so many
interesting.
so many channels out there that like we might miss.
Yeah,
hmm
So
yeah. So
yeah.
like that
it,
Paramount Plus movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Ooh.
I want to watch it, but I don't want to get Paramount Plus.
yeah, I don't. I've
Yeah.
thought about it too. I just don't want to get
But I'm
Paramount.
gonna watch it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna find a way to
Um,
watch it.
I
But go ahead,
I
yeah.
I'm gonna throw something at you guys. Does it feel like they made that movie for Tom Cruise and they couldn't get him and they got Mark Wahlberg?
yeah,
Yes.
they couldn't afford them. Yeah. hmm
Yes.
It looks like a total Tom Cruise movie.
Um. So Herb, is there any last thing you want to say about Sweet Tooth?
It touches your soul, man. Touches your soul.
Makes you want to cry a little bit.
Well, because the little kid is so hopeful and so bright about everything and so like he doesn't know the way of the worlds. He hasn't been crushed by the world.
Right. Right. Not yet.
Yeah, so he thinks people can be good. He's very naive at times.
I understand.
That's
So
funny.
yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's like Damo sometimes.
Brent, oh, definitely not. Brandon, any last words about the discovery of witches?
Discovery of Witches. Go watch it. That's all I gotta say, man. They're very interesting. There's some fighting. There's some violence. There's some loves. There's some witches, vampires, demons. Check it out.
And if you want more werewolves, or if you want more witches, fighting, love, and all that good stuff, Go watch the originals / legacies.
Oh,
That's
You want to watch beautiful werewolves?
you're beautiful.
yeah, but essentially. The only thing that Klaus Magnuson is dope. He is a killer and mad issues. So that's it for us today. Thank you for our comeback. We will be back for real. We're over the BS hours that me and Herb was doing.
Yep.
That we were sleeping all day for. Um you can find us at Scarr Entertainment on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter,
Yep.
at Scarr Entertainment. And yeah, that's it for us. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
Bye.